Week 3 of the Blast from the Past event has started, and this week we have The Thief Stole Our Tech, Get It Back to Earn the Sticky Fingers aspiration, and more. Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to my playthrough of Week 3. And if you're returning, welcome back. And this week's quest rewards are the Fun Inflatable Set Part 2, Dina Caliente's LBD, new retro station songs, and the previously mentioned new aspiration. So we are going to select play now. So here we have the goals for this week. On the left, we have the setback, with each part of the plan falling into place. Hopefully nothing falls apart. And then on the right, we have on the hunt. Determined as ever, it's time for the final plan to be put into action. And then you see the rewards there with the 4 that were already shown, plus 2 milk cartons and another book. So I am going to close out of here and go into our family that we've been using for the event. So it looks like the setback is what's first. Each part of the plan is falling into place. Although something still feels off, confidence is in the air. Continue this quest to see what happens next. So I'm going to say okay. And pause while we take a look at this. So our first thing is we have to activate the time travel component. The time travel component has been successfully completed. Now it's time to find a computer and turn it into a time machine. Select activate time travel component on a computer. We have a couple of broken computers here because I'm still having them leave their things broken, but we do have one here that isn't broken. Gemma is sleeping. Gemma, do you need to still be sleeping? No, you can wake up. Looks like you're actually about to get up on your own anyways. And perhaps me telling her to do something will get her up. So we're going to look on the computer, and there it is. Activate time travel component. Yes, indeed, it did wake her up. Or get her up out of bed. Emmett did finally leave. It took him a while. I played through, we had a holiday starting. It's now like the next day, and that holiday is over. It was Thanksgiving. Or, sorry, Harvest Fest. So, oh, looks like we need to look after our chickens. And we're just waiting for, it looks like it's going to take a little bit of time for her to activate it. And I'm thinking we're almost at the point where we're done. Let's see. That's still feeding okay, there we go. So, the setback. Repair or replace. Oh, it broke the computer. It broke our computer. And we have a message there that I'll read, but let's read the message first, actually. Let's switch over. Activation failed. Oh no, what happened? It looks like the component may still be intact, but the computer itself is fried. As setbacks go, this is bad, but it could have been far worse. So now we're going to look over here. When I moved the mouse, it moved it. Repair or replace the computer. What a setback. Going to have to fix up the computer if there's any chance of moving forward. Select repair or replace on a broken computer. Or from the phone, select home and then hire a service to hire repair service. And that gives us 25 event points. You need to break our computer. We already had 2 broken computers. And then we have to burn off steam by exercising for an hour. After having nearly destroyed everything, maybe it's time to burn off steam. Find an exercise to do, such as work out on a treadmill or practice punching on the punching bag, and exercise for at least an hour, or visit a gym venue and use the equipment there. We're going to do it at home because we have equipment here. And then we need to get something to eat. No plan can be executed well on an empty stomach. Find something to eat. Well, luckily she's a little bit hungry. We'll let her eat after we check her hand. I think her handiness is like 9. Yeah. She's going to repair. She'll repair it herself because she's level 9. And then we'll probably have her exercise. Oh, there we go. That was actually really quick. Computer back online. Phew, that was indeed close. The computer is available again, and the time travel component is intact and back in place. Maybe next time, Gemma shouldn't just rush into things. Perhaps she might want to talk to Emmett before proceeding. So we have to, over here, we have to ask Emmett about the malfunction. Emmett has built time machines before, and he might know where things went wrong. Select Ask About Malfunction on Emmett. And then he can be found at Magnolia Blossom Park, or select the social category on the phone to invite him over, which we will do. What are you doing? You're going to school like you should be. And you're going to school. Okay, so they're all going to school, which is what we need them to do. So I'm going to have her blow off steam. She's going to work out. And hopefully, we'll wait for that hour to pass. And that'll be late enough that we can call Emmett. We could possibly... It would help if I was actually on Gemma. So we're going to work out. I actually thought I had a treadmill somewhere. Oh, there's a bunch. Oh, it's in here. That's all right. We'll let her work out over there. So, and then when she's done that, we'll have her eat. We'll maybe call over Emmett and then eat. Oh, we got steam burned off. I was wondering, I thought we'd been over an hour, but obviously, whatever. It's done now. Exercise really helps relieve stress and clear the head, which Gemma desperately needed. Gemma feels refreshed and should be ready to tackle the time travel component installation again. But she also needs to eat. We're going to stop her from working out, and then we're going to call Emmett over. There he is. And I know I had done like a write over that Emmett Relevart is time traveler backwards. Like Emmett is time and Relevart is traveler. I thought I would just actually say it. And you know what? Why don't you go eat that? Because it's not very big and hopefully it won't take you very long to eat it. And you're not that hungry, or you weren't last I looked. You're hungrier now, but hopefully that's good enough. And did I actually invite him over, or did I just say about the fact that what his name was? I think that's all I did. We're going to invite over to current lot so we can ask him about the malfunction. Okay, well, we got the food done. Full belly, clear mind. It's hard to think straight on an empty stomach. Now that that's solved, Gemma is ready to continue. So now she's going to ask Emmett over. And hopefully we will make some progress. So he'll be right over. There he is. Should we put our time travel outfit on? I think we'll just talk to him. So we have to ask him about the malfunction. Ask about malfunction. There we go. Very cold out. In the game and in real life where I am. Also very snowy. Not in the game. I may have had disabled the weather because I was experiencing the snow and rain in the house. I thought I asked you to ask about the malfunction, not to talk to your husband. Okay, there we go. So we'll read this. Here's the thing, Gemma. You installed a powerful new component and didn't give it enough processing power. That's why the computer fried. It doesn't need too much power. It just wasn't enough. Overclock a computer. Emmett said it wasn't too much power that fried the computer, but rather not enough power. Find a computer and select overclock. Now, one thing I had heard from people doing it is that if you are playing and you have a computer that is unbreakable, it won't break, so you need to get a computer that you have to do it with a computer that breaks. So since this one is, oh, are you done? You're done. You can leave. Do we not have, I think we maybe, do we have another computer somewhere? Yes, we do. Why don't we come over here? We have 2 broken computers. Okay. So here, this overclock is specific to the event. There is actually an ability to overclock with the game, with the freelance programmer career. When you max it, you have the ability to overclock. But I think this is just specific to this event from what some friends who've already gone through this have said. And I've also heard with Snowy Escape, if you have the tech lifestyle, then you get an ability to overclock with that. I have lifestyles disabled because they were very glitchy when it first came out. And my Sims were getting more lifestyles than they should have, and I found it annoying. Okay, stop talking and get over here and overclock your computer. I did have her work on programming, which is usually what's needed, but I don't know if it is for this. Oh, he's lazy. Okay. So let's see how long this is going to take us. So And then maybe this will be it for the setback part, and then we'll move on to the other part, perhaps. We'll see. And that was it. Quest complete. The time travel component has been installed and a computer given sufficient power. Everything you've learned from Emmett and the literature of Nikolai Volt is now in place. So our reward is the event points. So the 50 was probably extra over and above what we got through doing the tasks. It's time to see if you can find the thief in action. So we're going to say, okay, and wait for the next part of the quest to come up. Oh, but we do actually have this over here. We'll pause. Time travel component, check. Computer overclocked, check. Everything is in place for a time traveling experience. And of course, that is called overclocking complete. Now we wait for the pop-up. And that wasn't very long. Here it is. On the hunt. Determined as ever, it's time for the final plan to be put into action. All systems are in place. The time travel component based on Nikolai Volt's theoretical electronics work is installed and activated, and the computer is sufficiently overclocked. It's time to catch a thief. So we're going to say, okay. All right, so we need to give ourselves a pep talk. With everything in place, it might be the right time to pep yourself up or oneself up before taking a time-traveling experience. Find a mirror and select Give Yourself a Pep Talk. So we're going to find a mirror. I have one right here, so we're going to go here and give ourselves a pep talk. Very obvious because of the little picture on it. Cute picture of Emmett. I'm guessing it's his whole... So we're just seeing how long this takes till we get to the next stage of this. And it looks like we should be finishing. Okay, so that's done. Look for the thief by playing in the archives. Time travel is on the table. Play in the echoes of the past of the archives once more to find the thief in time. Use a computer and select Play Game and then play The Sims Archives Volume 4. And that's 35 event points. So let's come over here. Play game. Play The Sims Archives Volume 4. Oh, we did have this over here. So pep talk before time travel. Gemma is feeling better about the upcoming time traveling experience. She stay away from butterflies and everything should be fine. And then we have to wait for her to finish playing. And go a little bit fast. Well, she's leveling up her video gaming skill. Oh, that was it. That was not very much. Quest complete. You managed to catch the thief in action and get their personal email. Maybe you can use this to contact them directly. So we got more event points. And next up, find the reason this happened in the first place, which of course is the final week. And we also have something up there, so we'll read that. Thief found. While playing through the archives, Gemma had that same uneasy feeling as when simulating the various events and was able to catch the thief in the act. In doing so, Gemma was able to discover the thief's email address. Okay. All right, so I guess let's go up here and claim our rewards. And of course, we have to wait for it to go across. I don't know if we have to wait. We probably don't have to wait. We could probably claim it before it gets all the way over there. But anyways, so next week, you know, it starts on a Tuesday and it's the 25th, which on the roadmap, both roadmaps, the birthday roadmap and the Sims 4 roadmap, there are eyes for February 25th. I think that's when we're going to get the game update. So, and this usually starts at my time at noon, and usually game updates my time are at 1, so I'm probably going to try and come in like as soon as it's noon to try and head up before when I'm thinking the update will be. I could be wrong, but it seems plausible, I should say. Maybe even likely that we're going to claim all of these and it'll come up and tell us. So we have the Fun Inflatable Set Part 2, and that is Comfort, obviously. Comfort meets convenience with the Fun Inflatable Set Part 2, designed to foster a relaxed atmosphere. Its soft contours and light material make Part 2 perfect for lounging, napping, or kicking back for a playful night of movies and popcorn. I haven't even put the other chair, the chair we unlocked the first time out. Missing a sim milk carton. So, burglar. Decorations. The theory of the multiversal disc, or digital, depending upon your era of expertise, states any sim that can be has been in some way and at some point. The missing sim milk carton collection attempts to make sense of the mind-bending multitude of sim possibilities. Of course, the first part's the same as the previous weeks. Dina Caliente's LBD, full body. The little black dress inspired by Dina Caliente is a versatile essential to your wardrobe that can be worn dressed up or down for any occasion. And then we have new retro station songs, music retro. Enjoy some new additions to the retro music station, whether it be a little Naba Neen, or Tawa E. These throwback melodies are sure to hit that nostalgic note. I don't know. I have streamer safe music enabled, so I don't know whether these are considered streamer safe or not. So we won't be listening to those. And even I don't play the streamer safe stuff anyways. I just have the sound for music down. And then we have another missing sim milk carton, and I think this is the last one. Oh, it looks like it's Emmett. The missing sim milk carton collection attempts to, it's the same that we had read before. I'm not going to read anymore. And then we have Video Gaming Volume 1, Trolling for Noobs. That's probably why I don't recognize this book, because I don't tend to buy this one either. Just like I don't tend to buy the programming one from last week. Read this book to level up your video gaming skills. She's already ahead of this, because this would be like for level 1 to 3 kind of thing, and she just got to level 4. And then we have this, Sticky Fingers, Aspiration. Do you desire to climb the corporate ladder or swipe the ladder from beneath the feet of others? Nimble fingers and a knack for mischief are the keys to a fortune in an ill-gotten gains. I'm just not sure how that's going to work if you're not a kleptomaniac, to be quite honest, but I guess, well, I'm not going to, we'll take a look at what you need to do. And then we're back to the beginning with the couch. So we're going to close this out, and we'll take a look at, there's the book. I don't think anyone in the house needs. I already put the other ones up here. So let's scroll down. They should be, I thought they'd be at the bottom, but no, they're up here. Some sneaky sim, not a raccoon. Okay. Lots of things hinting to raccoons. But that definitely looks like a burglar and not a raccoon. And then we had, and how much is that worth? $150. And then we have Emmett Relevart, bow-tied and blue-haired, rarity rare, and it's $225. And there you go. We already completed the collection earlier, the first week for some strange reason. And let's take a look here. I'm guessing it's under Deviants. Yes, it is. Okay, it's only one level. We have to swipe items worth 250,000. Okay, so you definitely must need the kleptomaniac trait, I would say, because it's not really, because you can't swipe things without. Oh, I have it on there. Travel away from your home lot by using the world map, then attempt to swipe on valuables found there. How can you do that without the kleptomaniac trait? Or maybe there's a new trait that comes with the new pack. Maybe you can swipe with it. I'm not really sure because it's not out yet and we don't know the information. And let's take a look at the little sofa thingy. I guess we don't actually have a very good couch here. We have pretty cheap ones. What is the stats on this? It doesn't tell me. And this is comfort 1. Okay. We'll get rid of that. We will buy the new sofa that we just got. And we will filter by event rewards. It's a love seat. Oh, that's not. Well, we'll get a love seat. And we'll place it here and take a look. We'll go a little closer and we'll cycle through the colors. And it'll be the same colors that the little chair was. I think I'll go with red when I get back to it. There. And what are the stats on this? Oh, it's comfort 3. Not too bad. $475. And I'm going to just get them an actual couch, since I got rid of their couch. I decided to go for black instead of the red that didn't match anyways. So we'll take a look at the outfit once the kids are home from school. So the kids are home, but before we go into Create a Sim, I actually wanted to look at this aspiration again because of the reward trade. So it says, sticky fingers, the sim wants to become a master procurer and redistributor of goods and wealth to their own pocket. And the reward trait is enhanced kleptomaniac. So it does obviously something for kleptomaniacs, and enhanced kleptomaniacs are less likely to be caught in the act of taking things right in front of the eyes of others. I have to say, 250,000 simoleons have to swipe. Seems like it could take quite a while, but I don't play with kleptomaniacs. I think I've only played with a kleptomaniac once or twice. Definitely once, because I played with Nanami Ito, and I had cheated to change her trait because my sim had married her brother, and I wanted her to be able to come over and not steal anything. And then when I moved her in later, she was tense from the fact that I had to use cheats to remove her trait. So I gave her trait back using the retrading potion, because that works for removing traits. I gave it back to her, let her play with it for a bit, and then I used the retrading potion to remove it again. But she was only a child still when I was playing with her, so she didn't really steal it. She'd come home with stuff from school that she'd stolen of no value. But anyways, yeah, so I don't usually play with them, but I may have to check it out and see, how I can get on with that, because it does not look like it's something any of these sims can do without me changing one of their traits. So we're going to go into Create a Sim and take a look at that dress. So here we are with the dress, and it comes in 9 swatches. So we're going to put her in that. I'll probably have to change her shoes. But there it is. Obviously, it's in other colors than the black. But there's the black version of it. It wasn't under formal. It is under party, and obviously it would be under everyday. And she has like full, all our category. Every category has full clothes. At least the everyday, the formal, I looked because I thought it would be there, but it's not. And then here, so I had to put this over one of her normal outfits. So there it is, and all the different swatches that it has. And like, I probably would put a different shoe on her than what she has on right now. So I grabbed this shoe, which was from the SDX, and all these swatches. So I put that on her in black, and I'll probably change the color of her dress that she has on to the black version to match. So there she is. She probably needs a necklace or something to go with it. We'll put that one from a previous event on. So there she goes. So that's this week done. It was pretty quick. I'm curious how your experience was with it. I'd love to know in a comment below. But that's going to be it for this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!